Do you, Mr. Seymour, have an opinion about whether the statutes in California that embody due process for teachers who have achieved permanent status serve a useful purpose for retention of teachers?
Objection, leading, lack of foundation, it's vague and ambiguous.
Sustained, lacks foundation.
Mr. Seymour, are you familiar with the due process procedures available to teachers with permanent status in California in the case of dismissal for cause?
Yes.
And do you do you have an opinion about whether those procedures serve a useful purpose based upon your experience as a superintendent in El Monte City School District, useful for purposes of retaining good teachers?
Objection, lack of foundation and relevance.
Overruled. Sir?
Yes, I believe they serve a valuable purpose.
Would you tell us why?
I think it helps protect teachers from arbitrary decisions that might be made by a principal or a district for reasons that are not related to their teaching competence.
And do you have an opinion about whether the existence of such due process procedures helps provide security to teachers who take risks of the sort you described?
Objection, relevance, and lack of foundation, and close respect to the issue.
Overruled.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Mr. Porter, repeat it back to me.
She'll repeat it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Question. And do you have an opinion about whether the existence of such due process procedures helps provide security to teachers who take risks of the sort you described?
Yes.
What is your opinion?
Again, I think it allows teachers to try to connect with individual students in ways that sometimes vary from what are viewed as the norm. And it also protects teachers who are good teachers from arbitrary behavior on the part of principals who come in who may have a very set view of how a school should run and are not willing to look at the success of those teachers and make their judgments after that and want them to conform in a certain way that really isn't appropriate in terms of student learning.
I asked you earlier whether you had the right to transfer teachers involuntarily. Did you ever transfer ineffective teachers to other sites?
Not involuntarily. It was
Okay.
really...
Were there times when you transferred ineffective teachers to other sites by mutual agreement?
Yes.
And what circumstances would you do that?
When I saw they had skills that perhaps could be used in another school, in some other classrooms, in another grade level, in another subject matter, I would encourage them to try it. And because of our policy of no risk, they often did. And that, I think, prevented us from having to do involuntary transfers, which are marginally effective, in my opinion.
And on those occasions when you persuaded an ineffective teacher to transfer to another site where their skills might be useful, were there times when you had success such that the teacher became effective at that other site?
Yes.
Your Honor, move to strike as calling for speculation.
Denied.
On those occasions where you thought the teacher was a lemon, would you transfer them to another site?
Objection, lack of foundation, Your Honor.
You're familiar with the phrase "dance of the lemons"?
Yes.
And do you know what that means?
Yes, I do.
What does it mean to you?
It's a way of not doing your job and simply moving people around rather than dealing with the real issues, and we did not do that.